Hello, my lovely learners. Welcome to our virtual learning class. Once again, we have mathematics, and we are still under properties of basic operations. Properties of what? Basic operations. Today, we are going to look at our distributive property. Okay? We are going to look at distributive property. But before then, let's look at what we learned in our previous lesson. In our previous lessons, we talked about commutative property and what? Associative property. We learned that in commutative, we deal with only two what? Numbers. That is, we deal with only what? Two numbers. And the operations are addition and what? Multiplication. So we learned that addition and multiplication are what? Are associative. Okay? We learned that when we talk about commutative, we learned that when we talk of commutative, when we change or we interchange the position of the numbers, we still have the same results. Okay? For example, we did make the example that when you are going to church, okay, with your dad, you decided to be in front of your dad. At the same time, you and your dad are going to get to the church at the same time. Okay. Now, when you are returning back home, now you have decided to be at your dad's back and your dad in front. The same way you are coming, you are going to reach at home the same way. So no matter how you interchange the position of the digits, you are going to get the same answers. And we learned in associative property that in associative we deal with what? Three numbers. And the operations are what? Addition and what? Multiplication. The operations are what? Addition and multiplication. Very good. Today we are going to look at what? Distributive property. So the first we'll be looking at what? Distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now, when we say to distribute, what do you mean? When we say we are distributing something, the government is distributing books to all students, meaning that he's giving the books to each student, giving the books out to each student, meaning each student should receive a book, okay, or should receive the book. That's what we mean when it comes to distributive. So in distributive, meaning every number have to receive a particular number, a particular number must be shared to what? Every numbers, okay, in the operations. Very good. But in today's lesson, we are going to look at what? The distributive property of multiplication over addition. So in distributive property of multiplication over addition, we are going to look at what? Multiplication and what? And addition. Okay? Very good. So before then, let's look at some examples. Good. Example 1, we have what? 2 times 3 plus what? 4. Okay? Which means that these two, we are sharing these two to all the numbers here. Okay? Which means that every number you have must have what? 2. Okay? Must have what? 2. So when we come to this side, we are coming to share it. Okay? So the difference between associative property and distributive property is that in associative property we will only 3 numbers. Okay? Both sides, the first side is 3, the other side is 3. Okay? Very good. But the operations are either multiplication or what? Addition. By distributive, one side is 3, and when we expand it, the other side is going to be what? 4. Okay? So take note of that. Good. So let's try expanding this. We have what? We are sharing it. So this 3 here will take these 2. The 4 here to also what? Take these 2. So we have what? 2 times 3. We are sharing it. So the 3 is taking it for 2. Then we bring our plus, because 3 and 4 are having the operation of addition. So we say over. So plus, we have 2 times what? 4. 2 times our 4 here. Okay? Now this will give us 2 times when we add 3 plus 4, we have what? 7. Okay, and this will be equal to, now 2 times 3 will give us what? 6. We have addition in the middle here. We are adding because of the operation, addition, plus the 2 times 4 will give us what? 8. Very good. Now let's see if we get the same answer. When we get the same answer, then we will say the operation result is correct, or the operation result is distributive. Right? Good. Then 2 times 7 will give us what? 14. Then 6 plus 8 will give us what? 14. You see? So when we share the 2 here to each digit, each number here, the answer we get is 14, and over here to the same way we get what? 14. Okay? So we are saying that in distributive, the first one is 3, and when we expand, we get on 4 digits. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 odd numbers. But when you come to the first one, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's the difference between associative and distributive. In associative, you have 3 here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But in distributive, you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Good. Let's continue. Now let's look at our next example. We have for 5. So 5 times what? Into bracket. 10 plus 3 will give us what? 13. Okay. 13. Let's expand it. We said we are sharing this 5 to everything in the bracket here. Okay. So we have 5 times what? 10. Put it into the bracket. Then plus our plus here. Bring it here. Then 5 times what? The 3, we are sharing it. Everybody must have. So the 10 and the 3 must have all the 5. So the 10 here is having its 5. The 3 here is also having its 5. Good. So 5 times 10 is what? 50. 5. Then we bring our plus here. 5 times 3 is what? 15. Which will give us what? 65. Then 5 times 13 will give us what? 65. Good. You see that we have the same answer here. The same answer here. Good. Okay. Good. So we have what? The same answer here. We have the same answer here. 65, 65. Very good. Very good. Let's continue to the next example, which is what? 4 times into bracket 20 plus 5. So this one we are going to expand it. We have what? We said that the 20 must take it 4, the 5 must also take it what? 4. So we have 4 times what? 20. Then we bring our plus what? 4 times what? 5. Good. Now 5 plus 20 is what? 21. 5 times what? 4. Okay, this is the 4. This is the times. When we add this is what? 25. So this should be equal to 4 times this will give us what? 80. Then 4 times 5 will give us what? 20. Right? 4 times 5 will give us what? 20. So when we come here, we have what? 100. When we come here, we have what? 100. 80 plus 20 will be 100. Good. Very good. Okay. We are still continuing. Okay. Good. Let's take our last example for the day. Let's take our last example. Then we have what? This. Let's try to share it. The 3 to each. 3 times what? 2. Then we bring our plus. Then this 3 is we are sharing it. So the 6 must also take its own times what? 6. Very good. Very good. Then we have 3 times. When we add this, 2 plus 6 will be what? 8. Okay, and this will be equal to 3 times 2 will be what? 6, and plus, then 3 times 6 is what? 18. Okay, 18. Very good. Then when we add, the 3 times 8 will be what? 24. Okay, then when we add 6 plus 4 will give us 6 plus 18 will give us what? 24. Very good. Very good. Yeah. So when we look at this, we can see that this operation, the multiplication, is over what? Addition. Why? Because the addition is in the middle and the multiplication is what? Outside. So we can see that when we come here, the addition is in the middle, the multiplication is outside. Okay? So we say the operation is what? Distributive properties of what? Multiplication over addition. I hope you have understood the lesson for today. So we meet again. I say bye.